YTPC, Padre coming to you via the virtual airwaves of YouTube saying, well, hey there, YouTube type community, how the heck are you? I want you to stay at least 6 feet away from your monitor at all times during this video to keep yourself appropriately distanced. You probably got cabin fever like me, but you know what? I got something in the mail that I put an order in for, something I've never had before, and I wanted to show it to you. It's this. This kind of looks like beef jerky. Look how long, remember the marathon candy bar? That's kind of what this is reminding me of. This is a couple of ounces of Sutliff 507 Virginia slices, and look how long it is. I'm gonna go ahead and open it. First time ever for me. Some of you may have had this, and I want to hear your comments on it. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. Wow. And I'm going to take it right on out. Look at this. Goodness gracious. A beautiful long flake. Smells scrumptious. Smells, reminds me a little bit on the sniffer there of or like golden slice. We're going to see if it kind of tastes like that or not. So what I'm going to do is pack a bowl and go outside. If you want to come along with me, well, let's do that. Well, thank you for sticking around and joining me. I tell you, on charring light, first time ever having this from Sutliff, not a bad little Virginia. Some natural sweetness that you would expect from a Virginia. Just on char, maybe a little bit more of the grassy, hayish kind of Virginia, that's more so than the citrusy. But heck, I'm 30 seconds into this inaugural smoke. This is I'm smoking this in a Canadian. This is a I picked this up from the Pipe Nook, Eddie Gray. This is a Rossi Vitoria rusticated Canadian, really large bowl. This will give you a good long smoke. I have a package open. I already ripped the top off just to make it a little easier. And when I look in here, I was worried at first. It looked like somebody sent me bikinis. I don't need that. This is so nice. This comes from piping artist Steph. She makes masks, and she has sent over some masks for me to wear and to use and to share with folks here at the church as we're out doing stuff. And that's the only problem. You can't get a pipe through it, but how about that? Yeah, thank you. I'm going to show off. She sent me several of these. There's the first one I pulled out. And let's see what else we have in here. Ooh, this is an interesting pattern. I like that. It's kind of fun. Just grab them. There's something else in there too. I'm saving that for last because I just got a little hint of what it is. And ooh, purple. Oh, these have little elephants on them. Let's see, a couple more. It's got rooster. All right, and Steph, you are too kind, and thank you for thinking of me. And last but not least in this little package, wow, let's see if I can get to it. It's well, oh, yeah, here we go. Look at that. She sent me a stick. A nice doggy. Thank you. Have not had this. Looking forward to enjoying it. And I'm going to be going to the post office very shortly. And by very shortly, I mean hopefully by the end of the week. I'm actually probably going to get this up on Friday. Hopefully I can get to the post office on Friday. I'm recording it on late afternoon on Thursday. Lose track of all the days. But I've got a little something I'm going to be sending your way also, Steph, and so appreciative. I'm also sending out a couple other packages. I want to thank those who answered my Twitter to help me get some subscriptions up on the church channel. As I had said in a previous video, you know, YouTube has this rule that if you don't have 100 subs, then you can't get a customized URL. And it's much easier, particularly with an older population in the congregation, to give them a direct URL. So I was able to get above 100 subs. Thanks to the pipe community, actually, so thank you. And I said I was going to randomly pick one of those folks. And Pipefool, I need you to get in touch with me. Shoot me an email over at tellpadre@gmail.com, tellpadre@gmail.com, and I got a little treat I'm going to send your way. You were the random pick. And then we had another random pick, which I didn't do. Mark VV did it some kind of way. It was over on the BRTV, where we're going to get rid of that sampler from Boswell's, and a guy by the name of John Jackson is the winner of that. And between Mark and I, we got in touch with John, and we're going to be sending John. I don't know if you watch the channel or not. If you just watch us on BRTV, we'll be getting your package in the mail shortly too. So congratulations, appreciate you watching us over on BRTV. We had some rain come through here earlier today. It was kind of rough, and it's bright and sunny now. In fact, it's a heck of a, oh, look at it. You see my cap? I'm wearing my Bones, my Morgan Bones cap, while smoking my Rossi. Rossi's actually made by Savinelli to the same quality standards and at a little lesser price point. It's a great pipe, folks. Highly recommend it. And enjoying, again for the first time, this Sutliff Virginia flake, long flake. And apparently there's two versions of it. There's the this is the C, and I forget what the C stands for, 507C, and there's a 507S, which is stoved, which also looks very tasty. And again, the S stands for stoved. The C, for the life of me, I cannot remember what it must stand for, but this is not a bad little Virginia flake. I mean, I'm only literally, 2 or 3 puffs into it, first time ever. Is it knocking my socks off? No. Could it? I don't know. I'm assuming, like most Virginias, you sip them and they get a little better as you go along. But there's nothing wrong with this one so far. And the test is with a Virginia, for me anyway. Virginias, if you're not careful, they can bite. And I find that my sensitivity to the ones that I'm sensitive to typically is right off the bat. I know as soon as I light up if it's going to be kind to me or not. And this one thus far has been very kind. It could be the length of this pipe. It could be the size of this bowl that, we're allowing for a lot of coolness. This is a nice little typical sort of Virginia, straight Virginia. Nice little grassy hayness about it, some sweetness. I'm assuming it's got a pretty good room note too. It just seems to taste like it would. I don't detect any kind of casing on top of this. Ooh, that was a nice little hay note I got on the taste and the retrohale there. So yeah, so heading into the weekend, and I'm gonna kind of keep it short this time around. Wanted to say hi. hope everybody is doing okay. I know there are some parts of the country that are opening up now, or in the coming week will be. I hope that's the right decision for that part of the country, or parts of the country that are doing that. We're in a little bit of a wait and see down here where I am. We're kind of shooting for maybe a May 1st. We'll have to see, but you know, it's going to be phased, and phase 1 and phase 2, and I don't know what all that means. I do think there, even within our state, there's going to be regions that are still going to be a little, maybe lagging a little bit and need to. I think it's phase 2 that includes church, but I don't know what that's going to look like. I don't know if they're going to let us have, you know, services with everybody, or if we're going to have like the last service we had in place here, I forget the date now, but we had squinched down 2 services into, I don't know if I had 4 or 5 that day, to keep it, at that time the target was under 50. You couldn't have more than 50 people gathered. By the next week it was 10, and you know, you'd already thrown the towel in. But I guess we're all just going to have to wait and see how all this turns out. I just hope everybody out there is staying safe, staying healthy, wearing the masks when necessary. Saw a funny meme. It said Walmart's requiring everybody to wear a mask now when they go there, and it said good luck, because it seems like Walmart has problems getting people to wear pants. So I thought it was funny. Oh, anyway, gang, that's it. I'm going to keep it short today. I'm going to enjoy this smoke, maybe get into a little bit more of a shady area. And to my good friend Sir James, I'm going to shave. I've just been lazy, but at some point, fear not, he always gives me crud for not shaving. I think I'm going to like this Virginia. I don't think this is going to be anything fancy. I think this is going to be the kind you just pack it and go and just enjoy it. So I'm going to find out. I'm going to continue this, but I'm going to sign off for you guys. Padre, wishing you and yours God's peace, grace, and blessings.